Hello all, and welcome to the next video here on the Rooftop Two-Headed Cow Caravan of Treasure. Haha! I'm getting it, see? I'm getting better at it. Yeah, so kind of skipping over some other stuff. This just came in a couple days ago, and I wanted to go ahead and unbox it and get it out of the way because it's kind of important because it catches me up on something. So, this is my next Midtown Comics box, and if you at all have been paying attention to my Journey into Monthlies, where I look at my monthly comic books, I got behind on a month. I don't know how that happened. I feel like I just didn't place the order. I get them every month and they automatically come in. It's like a recurring thing on my subscription, but like for whatever reason it skipped a month. And maybe that was on me, maybe it was on them. I don't know. But this box contains November and December, so it will completely catch me up on where I'm supposed to be in the series of comic book unboxing. So, yay! Let's go ahead and get into it. Shouldn't be too long. It might be a little bit longer because it's 2 months, but I guess we'll find out. So yeah, here's the box. I'm gonna open this up. Okay. All right, Return of the Brown Bag. It is a little heavier because it's going to have more in it since it's 2 months. Oh, I forgot there's a trade in here as well. Cool. So yeah, if you haven't seen this series before, I basically look at my monthly comic books. I fell behind 1 month, so this is November and December of 2021. I get pretty much all my comics on midtowncomics.com. If there's one that like an old issue I just can't find, or old issues in general, I tend to actually go to mycomicshop.com, Lone Star Comics. I think they're based in like Austin. Midtown is in New York, so there you go. Make sure everything here is good. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to start off at the beginning here. We got Legends of the Dark Knight. This has been pretty fun to read. There's not a lot of DC stuff I've been getting. Just not a lot of it really interesting to me right now. But I have been getting Legends of the Dark Knight. I like these kind of shorter, villain-esque centric Batman stories. It looks like this one we got an Azrael and Raish story, so cool. And I'm guessing this is the end of that one, or is it a one-off? Legends of the Dark Knight has had like mini stories that last like 2, maybe 3 issues at the most. So yeah, we got one here that's giving me a Scarecrow vibe up here. I don't know who that is. Guess we'll find out. Again, why are there 2? Because one is November, one is December. So there you go. We got The Marvels, which actually kind of went on a little bit of a delay. I think it's been delayed since October, so it is what it is. Pretty cool series. It's just little like anthology stories from Kurt Busiek and some up-and-coming writers. Alex Ross, I believe, still does the covers and everything. So, pretty cool. We got a new Conan series. We are getting a new Jason Aaron Conan series. It is a King Conan. I got Jason Aaron's Conan reboot. I have all of that run. I did not go into it when that Zeb guy, I think that's who it is, I can't remember, when he took over, and then I think Gary Duggan did some Conan stuff, or Jerry Duggan. I didn't get any of those, but now that Jason Aaron's going to be doing this King Conan thing, I'll pick that up for as long as it lasts, probably. I'm a big Jason Aaron fan, so I really enjoy his stuff. We got Thor number 19. Nice. Donny Cates. I think last time I said I was giving Donny Cates a few more issues and I was going to see how the story picked out. Because he had a really good first run, that whole like winter is coming thing with Galactus, and I won't spoil anything, but that story was really cool. And then it kind of just hit a lull. Like there wasn't a lot going on. It's starting to kind of pick back up, so I'm hoping it keeps on track. But Thor is kind of one of the fringe comics, which is pretty wild considering it was a must-have while I was reading Jason Aaron's run. But besides that first arc with Donny Cates' run on Thor, I have been going back and forth on whether I'm going to keep going. So we'll see what happens in the future with this. Eternals, number 8. This has kind of been my probably like sleeper series so far of the year. I've really enjoyed it. It's got a lot of one-shots in it already, to be fair. Like the Celestial one-shot from last time and all that stuff. But Kieran Gillen, he's always been really good with all the cosmic stuff. So, yeah, and Asad Rabish, I love his art. I've loved his art since his Thor run. And it's a pretty solid story. I can't really complain. Amazing Fantasy, issue 5 of 5. So that's the last issue on this one. This has been kind of a fun little sleeper series too. It's only a little mini series, but it's been kind of fun. It's just a kind of a crazy what ify kind of story, where like different characters from different eras like came together and teamed up. So it was like World War II Captain America, like a young Black Widow, teenage Peter Parker. They just all came from like different eras and like were forced into this situation. But it was a really fun book to read. This is the last issue, so we're definitely going to kind of enjoy that one. And the covers, I mean, I don't know why I like these covers. They're random as hell, but they look cool. Speaking of ends, yes, this is trade number 10 for the Immortal Hulk. Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk. Just straight up, this is probably the best comic book of the last 2 or 3 years, which is wild considering Hulk doesn't get a lot of great comic books, but Al Ewing went way out of his way and crafted one hell of a series. All the way down to like Zimnu being in it and everything. It was wild. This is his last arc, and Al Ewing will be moving on. I believe... I'm not sure what Al Ewing's doing next. I know I've seen what he's doing next, but I can't remember what it is. I might check that out just because I thought he did great with this. Yeah, highly recommend this series. If you can get all the trades, go for it. I did not get it monthly. I got it in trade format because I just think it's a better read that way. But yeah, probably the best comic book outright of any company in the past couple of years. So highly recommend Immortal Hulk. I'm pretty sure this is number 10. Yeah, there you go, number 10, the last one. So that'll be a bittersweet kind of thing to read. X-Men Legends, I love this series. This has been really fun to read. Basically, again, I've explained it before, I'll explain it here again. Different writers, different like old kind of well-known X-Men writers have been going back and doing new stories, but they're based in that old like timeline kind of thing. They're just little one-offs. I don't know if any of them are really going to be considered canon or not. But oh well, I like it anyways. The most recent one has been Larry Hama doing a Wolverine story. That's why you got Wolverine, Lady Deathstrike, Omega Red, and Sabretooth there. Peter David did an X-Factor story, which was my favorite one so far. That one was really good. Louise Simonson did an Apocalypse-related one. So yeah, these have been really cool. And they only last maybe 3-4 issues each. So if you're just looking for quick X-Men stories that are kind of based on that, based on that late 80s, early 90s kind of era, like the cartoon era, basically, there you go. Daredevil by Chip Zdarsky. Probably after Immortal Hulk. I'd say this probably been my second favorite series of the last year or two. So I think Zdarsky's run has been really good. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Issue 36, awesome. And the covers. I really liked all the covers. That one, like a couple of months ago, was like Daredevil on like a stained glass background. It was really good. There it is, number 4 of 5 for me. So we already looked at 5. This is number 4. So this would have been November, and 5 was December. Yeah, same thing. Again, kind of a cool looking little weird cover. Like I said, they're random covers, but they look cool. Eternal 7, again, we already looked at number 8. Here's number 7. Again, a really cool looking cover. It's Sad Rabish. I like it. And the United States of Captain America. This, I believe, is the last issue of this series. And then we're going to get a regular Captain America series, I think, after this. But yeah, this has been a little bit of a controversial one. There's a lot of people who got mad with the first issue of this, which I thought was just funny. But I stuck with it just because I'm a Captain America fan. And I thought it was okay. It's not the greatest of Captain America stories, especially like Nick's been. Mark Waid had a pretty good run. If you go way back with like Ed Brubaker, obviously that's probably the definitive Captain America at this point. Ta-Nehisi Coates' run is fantastic. Highly recommend that. And coming off the heels of Coates' run, this is nowhere near that level. I will say that. I don't think this is anywhere near as good of a story as Ta-Nehisi's was. But either way, it's been okay. It's up and down, but this is the last issue of it, so I went with it just to kind of see where we're going with Captain America after this. So yeah, but that's it. Yeah, that was November and December, so we got a lot of comics and a trade. A lot of doubles. 2 Legends of the Dark Knight. We got 2 Eternals issues, 2 of those Amazing Fantasy. Some of them haven't had 2 issues, mainly like Thor. There was just 1 in that 2-month span because there's delays. But is what it is. But we got these. And then of course we got the last trade for Immortal Hulk. That's going to be kind of like I said, bittersweet to read because I've been a big fan of Immortal Hulk for the past couple of years, and yeah, it's gonna kind of suck to see that end, but I'm interested to see how it ends and where Al Ewing takes it from there. So awesome. That's gonna be it. Like I said, I just wanted to do this one real quick and get it out of the way because it finally catches me up on my comic books. Like I said, I don't know how I fell a month behind. I don't know if I just forgot to push the button for the next monthly order or what. But yeah, that catches me up. So thankfully, by the end of this month, I'll have January's ordered, and we'll be able to look at January's on time. So that's it. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You do not have to if you do not want to, but I appreciate anybody who does. And thank you, and I will catch you guys in the next video.